What is going on, everyone? Happy Saturday to you all. I'm not gonna lie, I got my days confused. I thought today was Sunday. It feels like a Sunday a little bit. But I was really happy that it's actually Saturday. Once I had to look at my phone and be like, oh yeah, it's only Saturday. I'm so excited to be back with you guys. I do apologize missing the stream yesterday. I'll kind of tell you guys what happened as we get ready to dive into the gameplay of opening up our brand new stadium in St. Louis. Super excited for that. But basically what happened yesterday is two things. Number one, you guys know I've done a rebrand for my channel as far as how the stream looks, and I was working on doing new overlays, new audio for those, and I liked the audio for the overlays, and the new overlays were kind of cool too, but they weren't really Simgamingnetwork-esque. So I spent a big portion of Thursday and Friday working with ChatGPT, and I rebuilt new overlays, and I got them all working, man. It's kind of crazy. You can get all this stuff done with ChatGPT for free, you know, as far as building overlays, alerts, everything like that. It just takes some time because you really, it'll spit out something, you gotta tell it what to fix, you know, everything like that. So I spent a lot of time doing that. And then my dog, who you guys know, I don't think you can see him in camera, I'm blocking the camera, he's here next to me. He was having some issues yesterday. You know, we've been kind of fighting with the IVDD, the intravertebral degenerative disease, since last Halloween. And he's, you know, through miracles of you guys' support, acupuncture, laser therapy, he regained his ability to walk. But he's been really struggling the last couple weeks and kind of figured out what the problem was. But he was struggling yesterday, he lost his ability to walk for a little bit. Like, he was trying, but just couldn't. And so I felt like I needed to focus on him. And I think I figured out what the problem is. And because he's up and walking around and stuff today, but I spent some time with him, and then I did use the time instead to get those new alert overlays into the stream. So we are pretty much all set to go for Thursday's live stream of college football. But I know I told you guys we'd stream yesterday and I didn't, so felt like I just wanted to come in and address that before we get this game going. Shout out to Nicholas Lopez in the stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. N890, what's going on, man? Welcome to stream. Appreciate you guys tuning in. So we simulated our first game because it was basically I wanted our game to be our home opener. You guys know we're not playing every single game right now. We're kind of picking and choosing as we try to get through and hopefully get into playoffs, draft, trying to build this team. One thing where we left this on Thursday, and I want to do this with you guys, interactive, you know, with you guys here, is we talked about what I feel like looking at our roster. And again, we lost in that divisional round last year in a very close game. But when you look at our roster, what's our holdup? Like, Sam Bradford, I think he's good enough. We can do something there. Running back, I think we're okay, especially because we're the one controlling the running back, right? This isn't as important. But wide receiver is our huge miss. Our best wide receivers in 82, and then everything else after that is down into the mid to lower 70s. This is a huge miss because when we do need to throw the football, we're not really getting guys open. We do have a good tight end in Jared Cook, and we got some depth here as well with Julius Thomas and so on. Offensive line, I'm pretty content with our offensive line. I mean, yeah, is there room for improvement? Sure, but at the tackle positions, we're solid, and you're never going to have a perfect... I mean, we're not going to have a Dallas Cowboys offensive line or Eagles offensive line, you know, from a couple years ago. That's going to be tough to do. But overall, I feel pretty strong with our offensive line, and then on the end, we have Chris Long on one side with William Hayes backing him up when he's healthy, and we got Robert Quinn on the other side. Defensive tackle... Man, we're getting hit by injuries. Holy smokes. Kendall Langford's out. We got Mikael Brockers and our rookie, but man, we got a lot of injuries here. Holy smokes. I was just looking through. We got our right tackles out. our defensive tackles out and our backup left edge is out. Man. Man, nothing worse than getting a sneeze attack when you're trying to go over stuff. I had 5 of them. Linebacker, I think we're pretty solid, man. We got our rookie right here to go with James Laurinaitis. We're good at linebacker. Corner, even after trading Cortland Finnegan, man. We got Janoris Jenkins, we got Tremaine Johnson, we got Brandon McGee, all two-year and 1-year guys. And we got Captain Munnerlin there for our veteran presence. Free safety, TJ McDonald, again, 1-year guy out of USC. And we got Keo, I don't know how to say it, as a backup here. Strong safety, we're good. I'm very confident in our secondary. I think our defense is in a good spot. And you look at the whole team, man, this is the weakness. How do we get somebody open? Hey, Powers, what's going on, man? We are getting ready to play our home opener with our brand new stadium in year 2. But I wanted to kind of pick up where we left off last stream, which was, I don't feel like this roster is ultimately going to be able to get us past where we did last year, right? We were a wild card team. And you look at the reason we lost the game in week 17 to win our division and get a first round bye, we had no offense. And you look at what cost us the game in the divisional game, both games against Seattle, our offense. Well, how do we improve our offense? Well, we need to have wide receivers get open. So we're going to talk about making a trade potentially. Bethlehem, yeah, man, I've been seeing some crazy stuff on X, man. It's really going to be crazy what they're going to be able to do. I'm very curious, though, if the console players are going to reap some rewards, man, because PC guys were already, you go back to like previous Maddens, they were creating like custom draft classes, like with the upcoming rookies, and they were going in and applying like in-game face scans to them to try to find people that look the same, which console guys can't do. So, but we were able to access it as a console, as being on console. So I'm wondering if they're gonna be able to do stuff, and then we're gonna be able to have access to it, which would be really cool. So, anyways, what we're looking for is we want to get a wide receiver who's better than Tavon Austin, who's an 82 overall. And Tavon Austin's more of a stretch the field kind of guy. I want to get like a route runner, get open type of thing underneath. And so I wanted your guys' opinion. We need to upgrade wide receiver, right? And I wanted your guys' opinion on. Well, let's just do this. Actually, I think I like this. We'll go this route. We need to find a wide receiver. We talked about a couple teams that might be willing, that have a guy that kind of fits what we're looking for, better than Tavon Austin, and can help open up the field a little bit. And then I'm willing to trade a second-round pick, maybe a first-round pick, depending on how good they are. But I really wanted your guys' opinion on who I should target. I was talking about maybe Golden Tate when we were last doing this a couple days ago, but I wanted your guys' opinion. We're gonna go through and look at some of the options again here. What would be realistic for a team to trade? I would love to get Josh Gordon, but I don't think the Browns would do it, even though they've been good trade partners with me so far. Mike Williams again is not the type of wide receiver we need. We need the guy getting open underneath, not to stretch the field. We have the stretch the field guy, and we want to have somebody better. And that's where, some of these wide receivers here are just not really fitting the mold, even though they got the overall there, right? And so Jeremy Maclin would be an alright guy to go after. I think he fits that. He's 26. He's 82 overall. the same as Tavon Austin, I guess that would work. You know, we could still put him in at the 1. Miles Austin, we don't want to trade for a 30-year-old guy, though. If we're going to give up a high draft pick, we need to, you know, have someone we can play with for a couple years. So I wanted your guys' opinion here on who you think I should go after with ideally a second-round pick, but if we have to go first, we will go first. It also has to make sense for the team, you know, that I'm trading to trade. Like, we don't want to try to abuse the CPU or anything like that, you know? Yeah, Darius Hayward-Bear's still in this, but again, he's a speedster, right? He's very similar to Tavon Austin. He's a burner. I don't need another burner. I need the guy that's going to get open underneath. So Kenny Britt would probably be a guy. Braylon Edwards would be a guy, but he's 31. You know what I mean? And that's what sucks. Is right there. There's guys. Raiders. Josh Cribbs. No. Denarius Moore. Maybe. I really was thinking Golden Tate. Because they still have Torrey Smith. They still have Jacoby Jones. They still have Andre Roberts. We just had the draft. And I did draft a guy. But the draft didn't... I had other needs. Bethlehem, I think you missed our draft. We did it on Wednesday. I had to go offensive line, defensive tackle, like linebacker. I had some other priorities. And I didn't really scout wide receiver too much. I thought I'd be able to get someone in free agency. I didn't have a lot of money in free agency, though. So I spent the money that I had. And I just freed up cap room from trading Cortland Finnegan. Just FYI. I put Cortland Finnegan on the trade block, and no teams made offers for him through free agency or the draft. They didn't make offers until after. So I had $2 million in cap space. Now I just freed up a bunch. Is he a realistic trade, though? He's also 30-something. And that's where I'm like, do I want to give up a high draft pick for a 30-year-old wide receiver type of guy? You know? I'd like to be able to get a couple years out of these guys, which, you know, Saints, they're all 30-year-old wide receivers, right? I would love Percy Harvin, but that's not going to happen. I would love Antonio Brown, too. I don't see this. I mean, is that realistic? And Anquan Bolden's, he's in his 30s here. So if I was to trade a second-round pick, who do we think? Do I try just Josh Gordon for the hell of it? What do we think here? Let's start with a third rounder. I don't want to I don't want to cut myself. That's medium value. What if I do two? We'll see what they say. So trade. So she went to submit this trade. The Browns are unwilling to trade wide receiver Josh Gordon. Request a different player significantly increase the offer. All right, I will do a second round pick for Josh Gordon. They have green there. Do we think do I pull this trigger, chat? What do you think? Josh Gordon, he's an 83 overall for a second round pick. Also, why is the chat box not showing here? What in the world? box is showing. Showing there, but why isn't it showing? Oh, he's on a rookie deal. Ah, shoot. I can't view his contract here. $430 cap hit, but I mean, the only question here is I'm fine with whatever his cap hit is. My only thing is he worth a second round pick? I kind of want to know what you guys think. Yes? Alright, let's do it. Let's see if they'll accept it. Do you want to accept this trade? Yes. Browns are unwilling to trade him for a second round pick, even though it shows green. Real quick, Bethlehem, I don't know. It popped up and said you donated bits. I don't know if my system was tripping or not, because you're on YouTube and it said it was Twitch. I think that my system was tripping with the new overlays there. I don't know. All right, so we can't get Josh Gordon because I'm not going to give up a first rounder for an 83 overall. So we got to keep on moving here. Is there? I mean, man, you can't fleece the CPU. It doesn't sound like they're not going to trade those guys. No. I would love Hakeem Nicks. I would love Jeremy Maclin too. What do you guys think? Should I could do either of those guys. Golden Tate's still there in my mind. Anquan Bolden's 33, so that's a 1-year rental. I'm not giving up a high draft pick for a 1-year rental. We're almost there Thursday, need to speed it up. I know, right? Man, I cannot wait. I really cannot wait. Justin Blackman, I'd love to get him, but I didn't think so. I think it was just, it keeps popping up. See, I think it's just the system just being weird or something like that. Why not someone older for a 4th rounder? Well, I'm thinking, I don't think they're going to take a 4th rounder, because if Josh Gordon wouldn't go for a second, I mean, because again, I'm very specific on the overall that I want. I need to get a decent jump better than what my my other wide receivers are. I could go for Kenny Britt or Braylon Edwards. Here, I'll try it. I'll try Braylon Edwards for a 4th. Because he's older. I'll give him a 3rd. I would do a 3rd because he, you know. They're not willing to trade him. And he's 31 and an 82. Wouldn't take a third rounder for him. I don't think the age is going to matter. I think it's going to be 100% overall based, which is why I really need to make sure I do the right thing here. We got Golden Tate. Would they... I'll just start with a third. So they accept that. They're going to accept that, it sounds like. Because previously when teams weren't accepting it, it was saying they didn't want it, right? But this time I offer it, and it says the trade would cause the Rams to exceed the maximum roster size. Every other time it didn't matter. So that means I need to go... I think that's our trade, you guys. I think they're accepting it. This is the rookie we took. I'd kind of like to keep him. But for what? I don't have anywhere else that I could give him back a wide receiver too, though. Let's just do that. I'll give him back Austin Pettis. Or I'll give him back Chris Givens. Or Brian Quick. I'll just do that. I'll just give him back. I don't need that extra. Let's do that. I should have been doing that anyway. I'm a kind of an idiot here. I think I'll do Brian Quick. And honestly, I should revisit one of those other trades because I throw in a player now. PJs, what's going on? Let's go back and put in. I forgot I have a second, third rounder here, so I'm not even really hurt by that. Who is the? Let's go back and see if we can get Josh Gordon. And I would do a second, but let's see if that makes a difference. I'll do a second. Okay. So Josh Gordon's still a no. Who else did we try? I'm trying to remember who else we went after. Patriots. We went after Braylon Edwards. But this would be a fourth rounder. Okay, let's try a third rounder. Man, CPU's so stingy on this. They're hanging on to Braylon Edwards for a third rounder and Brian Quick. I mean, I'm not giving up a second rounder for a 31-year-old wide receiver. I'm just not. So now we know we got Golden Tate here. And it looked like they were going to accept it. Yep. And it made sense to send Givens back just so I didn't have to cut a player. There we go. Alright, so I feel a little bit better about our we'll put Golden Tate at 1, Tavon Austin at 2. Pettis is gonna be 3. Probably put Stedman Bailey in there. There we go. You're playing with Madden 12 rosters on Madden 26? That's crazy that someone went and made all those rosters. All right, we're gonna play our game now. Let's go. Boom. There we go. Why are these... Bro, why is all popping up? Let me see if that'll get rid of it here. Let's just do that and come back. Alright, I guess all that stuff is popping up for whatever reason. I don't know. At least it's not playing any audio, right? No one's hearing anything. Okay. I do not know why. You guys are seeing all the new overlays that I made, but I don't know why they keep popping up, honestly. It's kind of blowing my mind. Alright. No audio for the alerts. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know if there's no audio just because the... if they were just replaying for some reason and that's why there's no audio, or if the audio is bugged. But what's crazy is when I go into Stream Elements and I grab my overlays in here and I test it, I hear it on Stream Elements. So I'm not sure why wouldn't be hearing it why wouldn't be hearing it over here, you know? I guess if someone wants to help me out by quickly unsubscribing then resubscribing, I have everything closed down on Stream Elements and seeing if the alert pops with the audio. If not, I have to figure out why. Because I can hear the audio when I test it in Stream Elements. But yeah, I'm not hearing it over here either.
In San Francisco, gold is more than a color. It's a standard. It's the brilliant chemistry of Walsh in Montana. To Steve Young ripping the monkey off his back. To chase Jerry up that hill. These are the 49ers. The gateway to the West. And sometimes the best. From the cardiac cars to the greatest show on turf. For Warner, Falk, and Bruce, these are the Rams.
We're here for this Thursday night matchup between the 49ers and the Rams.
Yeah, intro is peak. Rams Legends, yeah, year 2, man. We're here.
Hello, friends. Jim Nance along with Phil Simms just prior to kickoff for this primetime extravaganza, and this adds another whole layer of excitement.
The Great Gamer, yeah, it is, man.
Under the lights.
Yeah, it makes it more exciting for the fans. It builds up their enthusiasm.
I forgot to put my Ghost energy drinks in my mini fridge. They're in my big fridge out at my bar.
All you
I was about to crack one open.
How's it going to work out for us? So I think we're going to see a lot of excitement because of that.
And the latest on today's matchup, we head down to the field.
I might run and grab one here. It's like
Thanks, Jim.
15 steps
I spoke
away.
with the Rams coach this week. He knows from experience that no division lead is big enough. His team is currently leading the division, but he would love to get another.
This Madden
win today
presentation
just to
was
extend that
elite.
lead.
Yes.
Danielle, thank you very much.
Yes, it
now
was.
We'll go to the field.
And they did some cool stuff for 15 too. So they didn't have like that, you know, the team thing like they just did. Instead, they did
kickoff return formation.
they did like player stats and stuff, and they had Larry Ridley come in and talk about it.
They'll send him to the 20-yard
As he
line.
says, please sub anyone so close to 50.
Now an experienced
500. The number's 500.
4 years under his belt.
But that's memberships. Or are you talking? I'm confused what you mean there. We're getting close to both 25,000 and 500. You said 50, so I don't know if I'm confused.
Offense lines up here. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff to LeGarrette Blount. Breaks out of that one.
Oh, LeGarrette Blount's with the 49ers now. Nice.
Now we'll get a look at the 49ers offense.
You think Myles Garrett would be on that kind of Rams intro in a few years?
A week ago, they
Possibly.
gave away the football 2 times.
So, wait a minute. You're coming into someone else's stream and telling people to go to your page and sub to you? Am I understanding that
from the
right?
Tight end position to the slot. 2nd and 5.
Oh no.
Got a little crease.
That's Colin Kaepernick. Yeah, dude, you're never going to gain subs like that, dude. That's not cool. You don't go into other people's streams and tell people to come sub to you. That's not okay. That's absolutely childish.
Here's the first snap after the big play. To the ground here. And that picks up 3.
Man, Kaepernick
And
killed us
now
on the ground there
here's
with his
the
legs.
Rams defense.
It doesn't work
This
because
is
you're about to get
a
banned.
ball-hawking unit that a week ago
Yeah, you're a child,
came
dude.
up with
Grow
4
content,
takeaways.
make it on your own. Don't go invade other people's streams where they're interacting with their community and tell people to sub to you. That unbelievable. I'm literally having to. It clearly doesn't work if you only have 50 subs, by the way. Doesn't work. Do I not have any mods in here? I feel like I have mods. I mean, maybe I need to add more. Yeah, he played really well. The last year that he was with the 49ers was a down year for him. But I don't think one down year after consistently playing well was a reason to just abandon
As
him.
much as these guys practice during the offseason, training camp, during the week.
Dre Ocho,
you'd
what's
think
going on,
receivers and
fam?
Quarterbacks would always be on the same
Welcome to the
page.
stream. Appreciate
That
you
time
coming
they were
through.
not, and it's another incomplete pass.
The 49ers,
And we've seen
want to
some
convert
really
here,
poor
especially
quarterback
after last week's
play,
abysmal performance
and guys
in
keep
third
getting
down
opportunities.
situations.
Pickett, let's go, James
And
Laurinaitis.
intercepted. They've got
Pressure
him down
caused that.
there. Sam Bradford today, a quarterback, stepping onto the field today for the first time.
Yeah, I need to hold on. I'm gonna add some mods here because let's see here. King, you're always in here. You're gonna be a mod. N890, I thought you were one. You're always in here. You're a mod. PJ's has been. All right, my dad's calling me. Hold on one second. I'm adding mods. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that, y'all. I think I'm just going to add a bunch of mods, man. All the people that are in here all the time. We got you. All right. Breeze, I'm sorry about the ad break. I don't control it. That's all Twitch. I don't control the ads. It's all automated.
Offense lines up here.
Let's go to this here.
1st and 10. They hand it off to the running back. Here's a look at
that was
the
a great
Rams
play, though,
offense.
by our
Last
defense.
week,
We got
the
some
rushing
pressure on
totals
Kaepernick.
were just
Yo,
okay.
Caden, what's going on, man?
100 yards.
Welcome to the
And
stream, my
today's
friend.
starting lineups have been brought to
You know what I
by
want to do, you
Papa
guys?
John's
I want to
Pizza.
put
Better
in
ingredients, better pizza, Papa
our
John's.
rookie, Caruthers. Why is he he's a 79 overall? He just must be up this game. See what he looks like here. We got this. Yeah, Pat Thumb says he'll ban the whole chat. We don't want that, my friend. We don't. Oh no!
The quarterback motions the wide receiver.
I spent all that time subbing in our new running back to see what he looks like, and I almost got a delay game. He's number 34. He's 6'4". Literally going to be a brand. We took him in the 2nd round. Literally going to be like a Brandon Jacobs, Derrick Henry style.
Hand off.
Never mind. He just
and here's the
got ran over.
Defense. They know they need to force turnovers today, coming off a game in which they had no takeaways.
PJs, I agree. I put my ad frequency on Twitch as low as it can go because obviously I'm trying to. So I initially started streaming on Twitch because when I wanted to get overlays for my stream, I started using Lightstream because I didn't have an Elgato at the time. So I wanted to use Lightstream because you can do that from your console and have overlays.
Throws to the right, and he hauls it in. A tackle that had
4th
to
and
be
2.
made,
Anyway,
set up
and
for
so I was
the
like, I
down.
don't have a lot of
Nice job.
I didn't have a lot of all my following is on YouTube, right? So I was like, all right, I got to get people to go over to Twitch. I put it as low as it could go.
Make the play, then get off the field. Good job.
And it's still pretty high. And I agree with you 100%. Like when I go and watch people on Twitch, I get frustrated because I'll click on them and it'll play for like 30 seconds and then there's an ad. And the ad's longer than what I watched them for. Right? It'll be like what's like a minute, like a 2-minute ad. Then I'll get to watch them for 3 or 4 minutes. And then I'll have another 2-minute ad. And I'm like, this is ridiculously egregious. And maybe they do that to push people to use the no ads, right? Because that's what's... Oh my, what a move.
5-yard total.
Isn't that what... If you sub, you don't get ads, right? On Twitch.
Guys, I got a chance to speak with Colin
Is that how that
Kaepernick
works?
this week. He found the end zone
You
multiple
subscribe, you don't
times
get
last
ads?
week. So I asked him if he expects extra.
Do you guys see this, by the way? I do feel like I drafted... Look at this move here by LeGarrette Blount. Look at this. Boom. That was me, by the way. Before anyone complains, I'm number 92. I'm going to tackle him. I'm like, I got him in the backfield. And he hits me with a spin. The CPU AI was so good back then at this stuff, man.
In this game, and he told me,
Yeah, so I think
it's
Twitch
fair,
does
but
it
doesn't
to
change how
push-
I'm going to play.
They
I just
do
wanna
the
get
ads
right
like that
out
on
there, and
purpose
if
to push
anything, maybe I
people
open up something
to
else
buy
in
the
passing
subscription,
game
right?
just
Because
by
then they don't
being
get
out there.
ads.
That's all
But then
comes
if you
down
look
here,
at
guys.
it,
Back
like
up to
the
you.
subscription
Here's the
costs
handoff to
$5.99,
Blount.
and Twitch I
Nice
think
job that
keeps
time by the ball
of that
carrier,
$6.
getting
I think
just
Twitch
past
keeps
the first down
like
mark.
$3.50,
Big first down, keep the chains
and
moving.
in the streamer gets $2.50. CPUA had a quick reaction, and they did their moves really well. He was nervous. Give it to him again. I'll give it. I mean, he did get it on the catch, but I'm gonna give him some carries. I might. Oh, let's go. Blitz got there. I'll probably put him in and just give him a couple series.
Beautiful timing that time.
Especially because he's playing up to a 79 overall.
When you talk about blitzing, space the field properly so the safety has a lane to run into, and timing the snap of the ball. They did everything right that time. Good job of the safety.
Oh, he dropped it.
Sack.
I don't think they have the camera flash anymore, do they?
Do one thing at a time. Catch the football, then do the next thing. Run with it. He tried to run with it too quick. That's why he dropped it.
By the way, could someone here on YouTube do me just a solid? I want to figure out if the audio is working for the alert. I know the alerts are popping up. You guys can see them. But all I did is switch the alert.
Chris Long in the
The audio should still play, and when I'm in stream elements, the audio plays. Could someone just quickly unsubscribe and then resubscribe? Because then it should pop up, and we'll know if the audio is working or not. Because if not, I gotta fix it.
Man, this defensive
I don't know
end, Jim,
what's
he
wrong
is
with it,
some
what
talent.
happened, but
that time, good job, makes the move, shows
you
the
know.
speed, and gets around there and gets the sack.
Andy Lee will be punting this one.
It's the opposite. It depends on what kind of deal you get when you get partnered. I mean, you don't. It doesn't take much to get partnered. It's just 50 followers.
And he is tackled
I don't remember what kind of
at
deal
the
I got.
44.
That was a terrible job by the punt returner. A lot of space in front of him. He hesitates, and when you hesitate, you allow the defense to break down, surround you, and tackle you. Don't hesitate. Take the first lane and
Man, I keep sneezing and I do not know why. But Chris, I agree with you, man. I love this. Just having starting lineups in general. It doesn't even have to be like this starting lineup. They did a different version of the starting lineup a couple years after this. You still had everything. Why we don't have that now, I don't know. Oh, partnered. Gotcha. Partnered's when you have like a ton of followers and stuff, right? Yeah, man, we picked up Vince because, you know, we wanted to have a good backup quarterback.
nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that.
Yeah, man, Caruthers just played up to a 79 overall this game, so we're going to give him the rock, man.
2nd and 4 following the run.
Right.
That pass was hurried.
Oh. Adding Golden Tate hasn't done much to our offense yet.
Bailey's a receiver in the slot.
Number 81 over there. I haven't even seen it pop up yet.
3rd and 4. Throws the pass.
Oh my God! It hit him off the head. Hit off his head.
A 3 and out.
This defense you're playing against, they're pretty good. So it's 4th down near midfield. Punt the football.
They're in punting formation.
What's crazy is the unsubscribe and resubscribe. Oh my God! I punted that so far. It worked the other day, but it's not working here as far as it doesn't show. It didn't pop up anything. It didn't show anything. He was open. Pettis was open.
Davis
and it went off his
shifted
helmet.
From tight end to a receiver in the slot. 1st down and 10. Going for the deep ball. And it falls.
What a pass breakup.
Well, they go for the bomb, but the defensive backfield was not fooled.
Yeah, they were all over it that
Who the
time,
hell
and
coach is that?
That was like shadow defense. Wherever the receiver was going, the defense was right next
It looks
to
like
him.
someone who
Great
ate
job.
Robert Saleh.
Colin Kaepernick under center. Challenging the defenders to the right side. Dragged to the ground. Looks like he's still about a yard
All right,
short
big
of
3rd
the
down and 1
first.
here. Big 3rd and 1.
Good job by the play caller that time, calling for the short pass. Even though it comes up short of the first down, it opens up many things that you can do on third.
We're 30.
You
That's
can
our
run
rookie,
reverse,
man.
Draw plays,
That's our
screen
rookie.
Plays, or if you want, you can still
And
throw it down
I
the
wasn't
field.
planning on taking a running back, but he's 6'4",
Defense
and
comes out of
all
the
of
nickel.
his like traits looked really good. Strength, break time. He doesn't have a lot of juke,
Third
but he's
and
definitely
short.
like power back, and he's huge,
He's
6'4".
looking to the right here on this
Oh
throw.
no,
And now they'll be on the other side of
I
the
couldn't
50
resist
after
it,
this
man.
play.
I couldn't resist it. Get a big back like that just to kind of just, you know,
I used to love it when I threw
have
those
him be
short
the
passes,
bruiser, and then have
screen
like
plays,
Isaiah
whatever,
Peed
and you get a long run after the catch.
be the
Shoot.
change of pace
Looks
back.
good in the stat sheet.
Was kind of the thought.
This play set up by the long gainer. Kaepernick's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Under fire on that throw. Too much pressure on the quarterback on that play, Phil.
That defense, boy, oh boy, are they aggressive, and they can get after the quarterback. We saw it on that play. This is going to be a tough assignment for this offensive line today.
Yeah, I'm actually excited that he's playing at a 79 this game because he
Second
came in
and
as like
10.
a 73
Run.
overall.
And that'll gain just a few yards.
So I don't know how he's
Nice job that time by the defense. They were
at a 79, but we'll take it.
Go, and they stop him for a short gain.
3rd and 7. We're gonna sit here. We're gonna put a spy on him. We're not gonna blitz. We'll put a spy.
The quarterback
The
coming
days
to
when the
line,
CPU running back
hoping
had
to avoid
5
being sacked
carries
for
with
a
4 minutes left to go in the
third
first
time.
quarter.
3rd and 7. Looking to the right side and throwing.
Let's
and it's
go.
thrown incomplete.
I
Rogue,
don't know if
this
it
is
was terrible.
actually
That was a terrible route.
Madden
Terrible throw by
25,
the
the
quarterback.
original
Oh,
Madden
what a shot.
25.
It's
So basically,
incomplete.
just Madden 14,
Punters
the
all
PS4
set here.
version.
That's a touchback. And
Yeah,
the
man,
ball
this
will
was
be
the first
spotted
year of the
at
Ignite
20.
engine, best gameplay. I mean, when you look at run-pass ratio, and then you look at quarterback play, pass coverage, trench gameplay, running back
First
pathing
down.
for the CPU. Best gameplay, man.
Here's the handoff, and they'll
Oh
run it.
my,
They knocked
block
him down
better than
behind the line of
that.
scrimmage.
Well, the play is there to be made, but the offensive player doesn't get it done. Bad job on first down.
65, you missed the block.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second.
Oh my.
Very nearly intercepted.
Woo! I feel like I'm trying to force feed the ball to our new weapon, Golden Tate, and I'm missing guys open.
Nickel
And I'm just
formation
taking too
here
long to
for
throw the ball.
defense. 3rd and 13. Looking for an open receiver on the right. Incomplete.
Knocked
Jim,
it
when you get in these
out.
situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Should be a routine punt.
Yeah, man, I remember you saying that. You played that game, the Chargers and somebody, and your game was absolutely amazing. I really think this game didn't do as well at the
They'll
time
take it at the
because
20.
of franchise. Because I'm sitting here playing this gameplay, and so here's the other thing too. This could be it too. I'm sitting here ranting and raving over this
The
gameplay.
Rams with a nickel look
And
here on defense.
The question then has to be, is it because the
Throws to the
gameplay
right.
in this is
Complete.
that good?
And
Or,
about
you know,
6.
how do I rephrase this? At the time, based on what we'd
I
had,
think the best thing to
was
say
this
about that play
gameplay
is
good,
just it
or
gained
does
a
it
few
only
yards,
look
so
and feel
that's what you
good
do.
based on
All
what we've
plays
had for
don't score.
gameplay for the last
Sometimes you just
5,
wanna pick up a
8
couple
years?
yards.
Basically since the Frostbite engine. 9 years. Does this gameplay only feel good because the Frostbite engine sucks? Or was it truly good in its time? That's what I don't know. They picked an interesting week to drop that mod, man.
Work that left side. The reception.
I mean, I'll say that. They picked an interesting week.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first downs.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. Tosses it to the running back.
Another run. Show the blitz.
It's now second down.
Yeah, I know, man. And
3-yard rush.
I don't know why.
They're setting up screen.
Oh no, you were there.
He steps out.
We had a defender there. Yeah, I don't understand the obsession with the Frostbite engine. I just don't. Either way, you've been with it for almost a decade. It's time to move on. You've never spent this long with an engine before. Why stay with it this long?
And Manningham's lined up in the slot. Here's the handoff to LeGarrette Blount.
Man, they have a nice drive going
here.
This
defense, they are tough. When you run that football, they got some men up front, and that time they stopped that run just for a short gain.
Colin Kaepernick under center. Tight ends in motion here. 2nd and 7.
Good drop.
These receivers in the NFL, they are
gameplay was really good.
Now.
I feel like this year, the shift to franchise stuff, we talked about adding something like this, which is a logistic score. So the year before this was the year they stripped everything. Madden 13, the Calvin Johnson year, cover year, was the year that they stripped everything. This was the second year after they stripped everything.
Colin Kaepernick from the shotgun.
All right, got the stop. 49-50. 56-yard field goal.
Good job by the defense. Staying in the right spots.
They might kick this, but they might punt it too. 56 yards indoors. We got Fat Robert Saleh chilling. They're punting it. Let's go. That was big. I'd probably try to kick this. 56 yards indoors. Unless they still have Robbie Gould. He didn't have... I don't know if he could have done this. 56 yards.
That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. Sam Bradford will be under center. 1st and 10. Bradford's got the football after the play fake. No room.
That's because MLB The Show has PS4 graphics that have looked the same since MLB The Show 16. Madden 7, I mean, EA's never had an issue with graphics, man. Their games have always looked beautiful.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down.
All right, let's get some blocking here.
They feed
yep,
the running back.
That's the blocking we needed.
Gains 15.
Let's go.
We'll switch sides and take a break as the
got to get him going.
To a close here in St. Louis. You're watching the
we need
NFL
to get more
on
carries.
EA Sports.
That's how we're going to wear it on that defense. Bears legend Robbie Gould. Didn't he spend... Yeah, but he spent more time with the 49ers than the Bears, didn't he, when it was all said and done?
They're able to move the chains after that last run. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. A tackle behind the line.
So many things you could do on 1st down, and what do you come up? You come up with that play. That was just a bad play call.
5 for 17 so far. We'll get him going.
Defense
It
now
would be
is gonna go
helpful if we
nickel.
got the pass game going, though.
2nd down and 10. Bradford sells the play fake and looks downfield, but it's incomplete.
I think that's the hardest pass a defensive back has to defend.
Davey says, you look so sad waiting for College Football 27. I promise you, I'm actually having a really good time playing this game.
What a play.
If I'm sad about anything, it's that I spent all this time on these overlays and audios, and I keep on having these technical glitches, right? Like the other day, we had the alerts were popping up, the audio was popping up. All I did was change. Oh my God, I threw it right to him. Change the overlay look, and now the audio isn't popping up during stream, but it pops up in stream elements, which makes no sense to me.
The punt team is in place and ready to perform. Bringing the play to an end.
10 years with the Bears, 5 with the 49ers. Maybe it felt like he was with the 49ers longer because he played all those playoff games and made big kicks there. And with Chicago, he went to the playoffs, what, like 2 times?
The Rams defense brings
They
in
go
an
to the Super
extra
Bowl with
member
them,
of the
though.
secondary. They'll go nickel. They pounce on him there.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Let's blitz here.
Bolden's in the slot. 2nd down and 5. Blunt.
Look at them run the football, man. LeGarrette Blunt has 9 carries already.
Well, that time, the defense
Craig's
gets
design
tackled
inspired him to
behind
play
the line of
Madden
scrimmage.
14
Listen,
this
I blame
morning.
this one on the
PS3,
quarterback.
or I
When
should
you
say,
see the defense in a
old gen or
situation
the
like
current,
that,
the new gen
you
version.
must change the play. Don't waste one in the NFL. You don't get enough chances as it is, and that one lost yards.
And then also, how was your experience? We gotta get to the nickel here. 3 to, yep, we'll do that. We are going to blitz. And we're going to press up.
Usually a tight end, but he's in the backfield this time. 3rd and 6.
They run a
Into the
screen
open
against our
flat.
blitz. Of course they do.
And they advance the ball.
Oh, you played the
onto
PS4
other side
version?
of the
Nice. You
field.
won 17-14?
Jim, this time it's a
What'd you
halfback
notice from the
screen.
gameplay, man?
Nice job by the quarterback. The halfback, good job after catching
I'm
it.
assuming that
Picked
you
up
hadn't
some
played
good
it,
yards.
over a decade, right? And so you're comparing it to current Madden. So I'm curious if, other people are feeling the same as me when they fire up the game, or if
They've got a first
I'm
down
just,
now after that catch.
blowing it out proportion.
Here's the handoff to LeGarrette Blunt.
Bro, LeGarrette Blunt,
Down, just 2 yards
10 for
shy of the
41.
first down marker.
10 minutes left to go in the second.
Good job that time by the
How did we
offense.
lose
Power
these
run
run-pass
gets them a few
ratios,
yards.
man?
And Davis
How
is
did we
playing
lose
out of
them?
position in the backfield here. Run it again.
Excellent job of just picking up the first down. This offense is hot. Another first down, and they are moving down the field.
You were on default all Madden. Did the CPU feel like it was cheating?
And Morgan's now moved into the backfield from his usual wideout spot.
Oh my God, dude, they are
He's
running
going
it
to be
so
swallowed
much.
up behind the line.
Gotta give
Can
the
you elaborate
defense
why
some
you blame
credit.
Patrick
On
Mahomes?
first down, there's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for
Was that the year they
play,
beat
and
the
stopped.
49ers in the Super Bowl? Or what happened there? Fill me in.
The Rams lined up in the nickel. They send the tight end in motion. 2nd and 11. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
All right, let's hold him to 3 here.
Nice catch by the receiver, but it still doesn't get a first down.
Ravens. No, that was Madden. No. Madden 14 was the year the Seahawks won against the Broncos. Because the Seahawks won in 14, then 15 they went back and lost against the Patriots. And I know that because that was the year my Packers blew the NFC Championship game against them.
Get him this time.
Madden 12 had the Ray Lewis intro. The name of the game is hit the guy with the football. The quarterback has it. The defensive
and that's because he retired, right?
By the tackle and sacks the QB.
Madden 11 was the 49ers Ravens.
The punter awaits the snap.
Oh, I feel you, King. I feel you on that. Yeah, I don't know. The pass ratio has just gotten so awful. Madden 13 was the Ray Lewis intro? Okay. So then Madden 12 was the year that they won it.
The defense comes out in the nickel. 1st and 10. Oh, we've got an injured player.
Did you catch
on
that?
The field.
I don't even want to speculate what the injury is, but I think it's safe to say
he did. Okay,
but
he got hurt.
He's in a lot of pain and
real-time injuries, y'all. Real-time injuries. Remember those?
That leads us to 2nd down. Here's the handoff, running off tackle.
Oh my, we didn't get that?
Well, I know it's not going to make a highlight film, but still a good solid run up in there for a couple yards.
Just plow it forward, man.
Sam Bradford will be under center. Tight end in motion. Handoff to the back.
Hey, we'll take it. We'll take the first.
But he's beyond the 1st down marker.
It's a mindset. We're
not really breaking big runs right now against that front four of them.
Running the football, and when you get it going the right way, you can.
But the idea is we need to wear them down. You look at how many carries LeGarrette Blount has versus our defense.
1st down here after
and we haven't run the ball nearly as much.
Staying with the running game on 1st down.
There we go.
He is tackled at the 40-yard line.
An off-tackle run, it's a staple of all offenses in the NFL. And a general rule is you run off the right tackle because he is the power tackle.
Broken collarbone will not be able to return for the game. Stephen Bailey, you're up. We're going to run it again, man. Our passing game has not been there.
Offense lines up here. 2nd and 2. Back to the ground. Swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, my God.
That time, I got to blame the running back. He made a bad read. His vision was
I forgot. We have some injuries on our offensive line.
And it cost his team yards long.
Who's number 62? And why is he out there? That's like the 3rd time. So Jake Long's out there. Harvey Dahl. He's cold. He's an 85 overall, just missing. He's hurt. You know what I should do is do that. We'll do that. We'll actually get a better offensive line here. It'll be a stressful game, man. It'll be fun. It'll be fun though.
Now 3rd and 5 after the run. He'll throw it over the middle.
Let's go, Golden Tate. Welcome to the Rams. Patrick Wilson, the 49ers, I know, retired way too soon.
Good job by the receiver that time. Getting that extra couple yards, gets a 1st down. They are marching. Let's see how
I
the
think the
defense
offensive
reacts.
line change that I just made is going to help us out. Considering we're hurt a little bit up front there, I think that's really going to help us out.
Sam Bradford will be under center. 1st and 10. They give it to the back, and he's running off tackle.
Oh, yeah.
Throws the stiff arm.
Ran him over.
Well,
We're only
anxious
averaging
to hear the
3.5
full
yards a
story
carry.
on that injury. Let's go down to Danielle Bellini with the story.
Guys, I had a chance to speak with a Rams team official. He was unable to confirm exactly what the injury was, but he did tell me that it is related to the upper body. Either way, this is the type of injury that will most likely keep him out for several weeks here early in the season.
So not only do we have a real-time injury, then we have a report on the injury plays later. Jeez.
On 2nd and 1, another carry here.
There we
Tackle was
go.
made, but the first down is picked up.
When you have an offense like this that just keeps getting first downs,
There we
not only
go.
are they moving in scoring position, but they're giving
Look
their
at that
defense
block.
a lot of rest.
Sideline reporter. What I mean by real-time injury, Craig, when he caught that pass, he got hurt, and you could see it. So, I mean, real-time hurt is when he caught it, he turned over and laid there. Oh, it's not going to show it. It was Stedman Bailey. It's not here anymore. But it was it was a pass. He caught it. He got hurt. Was it Stedman Bailey or was it Austin Pettis? I thought it was this one to Austin Pettis. Oh, I can't watch it. He caught it, got tackled, got hurt, rolled over. You know what I mean? So it happened real time. Now we just have, like, we see the play, we don't see anyone injured, and then it'll just show a guy got injured.
Back to the ground. Going to lose yards
Patrick
here.
Willis.
Good job
He
by the
blitzed
defense.
up on that,
They
and there's
stopped
nothing
the
you could do.
offense that time on 1st down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
It was Pettis. Okay, yeah. It was that Pettis catch,
About to snap
and he
it
turned
for the
over and laid
ninth
there, and you
play
could tell he
of
was
the
hurt.
drive.
And it popped up and said that he was hurt right away.
2nd and 12. Working that left side. Makes the grab.
We're 4 for 11 for 22 yards, guys,
There
against
wasn't
this
much there
defense.
that time, so good job by the quarterback just throwing the ball and getting the catch and just
We
getting
got
a
an
couple
upgrade
yards.
at wide receiver, and we still can't pass the ball.
This drive now about to reach the 10th play of the series. Sam Bradford going down the field. They're set to punt it away now.
I don't know why it shows. We are outdoors now. That's right. Not a good punt. Holy smokes. Not a good punt at all. I got an idea of how I'm going to get our passing game going. Next drive.
They'll give it to the back, out of the eye.
Look
James
at
Laurinaitis brings him down.
the ball pathing and him trying to hurdle our guys. Right, that was good, but look at this run pathing here. Again, makes you wonder, why did we need... What happened to this? Gets the ball right here. This says, nope, nothing there. I'm going to bounce it outside. Turns and cuts up field. And goes in, tries to leap over my defender.
And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter. Second down following the run. Needs to get rid of it. He'll be brought down, but not before picking up the first down.
Would be frozen?
Now on first
What do you mean
down,
be frozen? I mean, not snow. Like, did the field actually look different?
Kaepernick from the gun. Looking to the right side. And
Let's
throws.
go.
That ball was going the other way. He's got
Our
room.
defense.
Going to take it the distance. The
Defense
20,
is going
the
to do it
10,
for us.
breaks the tackle. He
Oh,
steps out.
Janoris Jenkins
Job by the
almost.
quarterback, but nobody's open. Tries to force the pass, and look, what's it turned into? An interception.
Almost got the pick six. But you know what? This is going to allow us to try to run it in with our rookie and get him a tutty.
Offense lines up here. First and goal. Flip to the outside. They tackle him for a loss.
Lost the yard.
When you make
It's
play
okay.
calls like that, you're not going to win many football games. That was a terrible call here on first down.
It was worth it to try the toss. We only lost a yard. I mean, yeah, it sucks, but
Goal line defense on the field.
we're going to run a little bit of clock here because, you know,
Second and goal at the 2.
we're in.
And he takes it across. That's a touchdown. Able to take it across from just a couple of yards out.
Announcer said it was a terrible call, but I liked
Good
what
job
it
that
did.
time by the offense.
It made them
Touchdown
think
and
that we were
put
going to
it ahead.
maybe
And when you get
try
ahead
to
in a
attack
football game in the
outside.
National Football League, it makes you relax and you play better.
We ended up getting in, though. That's what
The
matters.
Rams with an extra point try on the way. Driving extra point is good. The Rams defense once again setting up that score. Turnover points cashed in by the offense.
That was a big time
They'll take a knee
interception,
here, and that means the
return,
offense will start the game
touchdown.
at the 20.
in a very defensive game where we're only in this because of the 2 turnovers.
And Manningham's going to get set in the slot for this snap. After that penalty, it'll be 1st and 15. Colin Kaepernick from the shotgun. He'll fire it out to the left. Caught it, but his feet are out of bounds.
Yeah, we're not going to give
Good
him a
job
chance
that time by
to
the quarterback.
do
You
something.
see the cover 2 defense. You got to know where to throw the football. He did not, and that's
Big
why
with
the
his
ball
legs
was incomplete.
or down the field. Madden 10, that would make sense that it was Madden 10, honestly. That was the
Second
Ian
down
Cummins game.
following that
Like his
incompletion.
baby. He was there for a while, but that was his
Looking for an
baby.
open receiver on the right.
Oh, no,
Has
we
it
caught
right on
that?
the sideline, inbounds.
The quarterbacks and receivers in this NFL now
Some
are so
really
good.
bad
It's
quarterback
so easy
play.
for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those first downs.
First down following the long play. Kaepernick's back in shotgun formation. Looks to his left. Gets his feet down right near the chalk.
You have all 3
Well, the only thing I
timeouts.
can say about that
Shoot.
play, it was better than an incompletion. The quarterback gets the completion, and they pick up a yard or 2.
Colin Kaepernick under center. 2nd and 7.
Oh, no.
Throws to the right.
Pick it again.
And almost picked
Thrown into
off.
coverage, man. I love it. And we're there.
And Manningham's a receiver in the slot. 3rd and 7. The throw to the left.
Oh, yeah, off-target throw. I love it.
This is frustrating for a coach. You call a play, you get the receiver down the field on a quarter route, and your quarterback cannot put it on the target.
Let's go, man. Our defense is... We're playing really well. That or Cap's just having a really, really bad game. That's like his 5th just really off-target throw.
No return. The ball's coming out to the 20.
We'll take this to half. 20 seconds left. Yeah, we have 2 timeouts, but I don't think we're going to get a big play against this defense. We haven't had one all game.
Sam Bradford
we'll just take it to half.
10. Here's the running play. Off tackle.
Our defense has been solid, man.
Well,
like
nice
even going back to
to
the last
this
season.
Is a bread and butter play in the NFL. It's about power running.
Our defense was never the reason
to free up that running back so he has a
that we
chance
lost
to get
games.
That secondary and make a nice run out of it.
2nd and 3. Quarterback drops back, play action. Sam Bradford going down the field, but they can't connect. They went for the deep throw, but the defensive back was there.
Yeah, good job that time. I got to give the defensive back a lot of credit. He was.
That was our. I was like, let's just take a chance.
He was alert, read the right keys, and he was right.
Throw
with
it
the
deep,
receiver to knock
but I
down
just
that
massively
deep throw.
underthrew it.
So after that last incompletion,
I had it.
It is 3rd and 3. They give it to the running back. Tackles made.
All right, that's half. Yeah, the throwing across your body animations were really good in this game.
Half. 49ers trail in this one.
We have 70 yards. I mean, they're doing everything better than us. They have twice as many yards. They have twice as many yards per play. They have 50% more time of possession than us, and we're winning because of our defensive interceptions.
I had a chance to briefly speak with James Laurinaitis at halftime. His team is losing the turnover battle, but the game, guys, is still close. And he told me if he and his teammates can get a turnover in the second half, they feel confident about their shot to win this game.
Thanks, Danielle, and now we'll go to the field.
To the Simgamingnetwork.
And the tackles made
right Kieran.
Around the 25-yard
Thank you for the tier 1 sub over on Twitch. Hey, real quick. Did y'all hear that? I saw it. I heard it. I want to make sure because that's like the first time we were actually able to check and make sure that it works. Kieran with the tier 1 over on Twitch. Thank you so much. Can y'all in the chat? All right, cool. You guys heard. Awesome. Let's go. All right, I'm so excited you guys can hear that. And then you guys got to see, if you weren't paying attention earlier, the new overlays I built, specifically designed around my channel. Hopefully you guys appreciate them, man. I really like them. I spent a lot of time working with ChatGPT to build that and make it look a little bit more like my channel with the colors and the vibes and everything like that. So it's important to me. It might sound silly,
you're basically saying,
but it's important to me to try to give you guys, when you guys take the time to tune in and watch and hang out with me, I want you guys to have a good viewing experience too. Let's go here. Oh, we're taking a shot here. No, we're not. Oh, no way! No way! No way! ChatGPT did a good job. Yeah, it took me like a lot of hours, you guys, like getting what they were sending me and then telling them what they need to change, how to fix it, and then getting them to convert it into HTML for this. But this was really cool and organic, by the way. But it's important that you guys have a good viewing experience too. Like, so clean up the screen, make it look a little bit more premium, make it look like it's my, my channel. Craig, what did I do with ChatGPT? So, Craig, how long? And I don't mean this. How do I say this? I'm asking because I don't know if you've been watching me for a while or not. I changed my overlays. So I don't know if you've been around where I used to have, like, my overlays on the screen were different. They were like red, pretty generic.
Ready to return the kick.
So I completely changed my overlays. Like what you're seeing now with like my box or my webcam, my information on the bottom of the screen, you know, all that stuff. Yeah, even for the last week or so. So that's about when I switched them up, was last week. So before, if you go back and look just for fun, like 2 weeks ago to like a live stream, you'll see what my overlays used to look like. But I used ChatGPT to rebuild overlays like you're seeing.
Dropping back 3 with 2 hands.
Like what you see here, the bottom bar where it says Simgamingnetwork and the lights kind of illuminated, and then you have my socials on the one side. You have the latest super chat, latest donation. Yeah, the bottom of the screen. I rebuilt that with ChatGPT. That's not how it looked 10 days ago. So I used ChatGPT to rebuild that. The graphics, how it moves, illuminates everything. I used ChatGPT to rebuild it all. And then I wanted to do alerts too.
And now they'll try over
so I used ChatGPT to rebuild my alerts of what pops up when people do various things. And then I created the audio in CapCut. And then I just imported the audio to create the different audio that plays whenever we get a tier 1 sub like Kieran did over on Twitch, or a new subscriber on YouTube, super chat, a member, you know, anything like that. I created all the audios and got ChatGPT to create all the new overlays that'll trigger. It takes a long time, you guys. I don't want it to sound like this is super easy. You have to work with ChatGPT because it'll spit out stuff and you have to have it fix it. I gotta sneeze again.
They better hurry to get the snap.
I don't know what's up with all the sneezes, man.
First and 10. The quarterback will
Oh, there we go.
hand it
Good
off.
blocking right up the
He's
gut.
got
We'll take the
4
4.
yards.
We'll take the 4.
That was a running
Yeah,
play
quite
that
a
time
bit
by
of
the
sneezes, man.
offense.
I've been
They
sneezing
picked
a
up
lot.
some
I don't know
good
what's going on.
yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and
But
slug
like
it out
ChatGPT will
and
spit
get
it
some
out,
tough running
and then
yards.
once you get the image how you want it, having it converted to HTML so you can import it into Stream Elements as an overlay takes some time, man. I'll be honest. It took quite a bit of hours, man.
Offense
But it's
lines
worth
up
it
here.
because I did it for free.
Second and 6.
You know, I used
Field goes
ChatGPT.
round. And
Oh, I thought I was
run
gonna wiggle
right
through there.
up the middle.
I was able to tell it my vision. I was able to have it change things. So everything it created was my vision. It just did it. And so using tools like that, man, is super, super cool.
This is 3rd down.
All right.
And out of the shotgun. He's looking to the right here.
Let's
on
go.
this
Is that
throw.
Seven Bailey?
Out.
Let's
They
go.
take the football
What a
onto
catch.
The opponent's side of the field.
We're gonna have to start. We have to start slinging it, man.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do.
I think they have
anything you
some
want
better
on the
catching
offensive
animations
side,
in
and
this
you got
game
that defense guessing.
than in current. There's just some really good catch animations in this game that you don't see in current. The over the shoulders one, I talk about it a lot, but that one right there even was really good too. Hold on, I'm gonna point out why I like this catch animation so much. I just want you guys to see. So this was, you know, threading the needle here, but this looked. He's on his in route, his breaking in route right here. There we go. We're right here. Oops. Whoa. What is going on here? Let me get out of there. I don't know what happened. So he turns, and the ball's behind him. And this animation, this looks really organic. He turns. Love the field getting ripped up here. And this is a natural behind him catch. It just looks good to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it.
1st and 10. Bradford's play action. Throwing now to his left. Caught it,
he didn't get his
but
feet
he's
in
out of
bounds.
bounds.
Come on, Golden
The
Tate.
defense got away with one that time. It wasn't a good play in their part. It was just bad timing by the quarterback and receiver.
Had the ball, the deep ball. O-line blocked
They
up
come
really
out in
well.
the dime package. 2nd and 10. The give. They bring him down at the 41-yard line.
We found it the other day. There was a bubble screen in here. I don't remember where it's at. I need to remember what formation it was in. There's that bubble screen. Ooh, might have something here if the protections holds up.
3rd and 10. Looking to the right side and throwing.
Oh!
And it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit.
Roberto says this
That
game of
pass
rugby?
ends up incomplete
No.
because the defender, he just jarred the football loose with that hit. Nice job. Get that shoulder into the receiver, knock that football out, and get it to the ground.
I punted it too deep. Shoot. The punting is, I mean, holy hell.
Send him to the
I angled
20-yard
it
line.
high, and I took a lot off of it, and I still punted it 55 yards. Might have to reduce the punt power. It's just unreal.
Davis is a tight end, but now shifted into the backfield. Kaepernick's going to take it from the gun.
Look at how many times Colin Kaepernick's gone deep.
But it falls
Let's go,
incomplete.
Janoris Jenkins.
What a good job by the defensive
I was
back
talking about
that
the catch
time.
animation. I
That
just threw a
ball
gorgeous
was
over-the-shoulder
thrown
ball
beautifully
on a
down the
PA.
field.
I'll go to my
High
tight end, and I
marking
see the light
throw,
now. It's
but the
yeah, man.
defensive back in
Where
great
is that
position,
at?
knocks it down.
Where's that at in current Madden?
Colin Kaepernick under center. 2nd down and 10. Blunt. He's brought
Good
to
D.
a halt.
Love that they attack deep. Yeah, man. The quarterback play has been so good. I am so impressed at how good the quarterback play has been in this game. As far as the variations and the throw
Defense
attempts that they
comes out of
make,
the nickel.
their quarterback
Kaepernick
movement in the
standing
pocket.
back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
Oh, my.
Going across the middle, under pressure.
Don't reduce punt
and
power.
it's
Don't hit at full
complete.
power.
Nice
Yeah, I
job
tried
that
not to
time by
hit
the
full
defense.
power, and it still
Pressure on
went
the quarterback. He did not have time
60
to find
yards.
an open guy, and it results in an incompletion.
And my favorite part is we're getting off-target throws. Quarterback accuracy for the CPU is at 30, and we're getting a lot of off-target
He's got
throws.
a chance to return this one. They bring
All
him
right.
to the turf.
We're going to run a screen here. I haven't ran a screen yet this game. And I want to run a halfback screen. I want to run a wide receiver screen too. Ooh, we'll start off with this end around here. We're going to slide left.
Wide receivers are bunched up. 1st and 10. The receiver has it.
Nothing.
It's a reverse. They've got him behind a line of scrimmage.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
All right, that's all right. We can run our screen here. I like halfback screen on 2nd down anyway. Where's it at, though? There it is. I don't like always, like, some people run screens on 3rd down. I think 2nd down is the wave, man.
Coming up.
2nd and 1st down. Way less likely they're expecting it.
Setting up a little screen. The pass completes.
Oh, he got caught from
He's
behind.
stacked up
Damn
at
it.
that point.
Might have to use the sliders. What do you play it on now?
Good job by the quarterback completing that pass against the zone defense.
I probably
Look
should
for
have
the
waited a
open
little bit
space when you
longer
throw
for him
against
to
zones. That's what he did, and he got the nice completion.
get away from that defensive tackle who recognized the
3rd
play
down
and went
after the
and made one.
completion. Bradford's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Ball is caught.
Let's go.
But he's beyond the first down
All right,
marker.
Chris Givens with the play.
When you have a quarterback that can throw the football like this guy, even though it's 3rd and 10+ yards, he makes a nice throw.
That was
for the first down.
perfect. Default all pro. I mean, that's what I'm on, other than the auto subs and then those couple penalty sliders or gameplay sliders. I'll show you the set unless you've seen it from the other streams I've been on where I showed them to people.
Now 1st and 10. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking for a receiver
Whoa.
on the left side here.
Terrible throw by the quarterback. Terrible route by the wide receiver.
I think I might have held X
the football was incomplete.
too long there because he just threw it into the ground.
This will be 2nd down.
I'm going to have to give him some breather here too, man. He's getting tired.
The give to the running back.
Yeah, he's getting tired.
It picks up only a yard.
Let's go Trey open here. Let's sub. Get Isaiah Pete in here. Go Y corner. See if we can't get...
Nickel formation here for the defense.
That's Chris Givens on a corner route.
3rd and 9.
We'll take Stedman Bailey. He got a first.
Made by Patrick Willis.
Let's go.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the
Our
yard
offensive
markers,
line
makes the
has
catch,
done a
and gets
much
the
better
first
job
down.
in pass blocking since we made that change.
1st down here after the completion.
Let's move Stedman Bailey
The
over.
wide receiver in motion. The play clock's running down. They hand it off to the running back. That'll stop.
Yeah,
the play
it's
right there.
I mean, it's auto subs too. They're very important.
You cannot let offensive players get up the sideline in the NFL.
We're on a draw
That's where
here.
a lot of
But
big
the regular
plays
sliders are
made. The
user
defensive
quarterback
end that
accuracy
time,
is
well, he was
15.
on the end, and he stopped
CPU
that
quarterback
run for
accuracy is
very
at
little
30.
gain.
And then pass coverage 25, reaction 75. Everything else is 50. And then I have the penalty sliders
2nd down and
set, and
10.
then
They'll run it. Here's the handoff.
and then of course the auto subs, which do impact gameplay.
You got to keep your offensive lineman
All right.
aggressive, so you have to run the football every once in a while. That run, even though it was a short game,
What do I want
it
to run
served a
here,
purpose.
man? Slot outs. Let's go. Maybe we can get Isaiah Pete over the middle here.
This will be the 8th play of this drive.
Len, that's what 100% why I'm using them here. I love this look.
From the shotgun.
Love this look.
Looking for an open receiver on the right.
What a
The
dart
Rams
from Sam
get
Bradford.
first down.
I love these jerseys. I love this color scheme. I would
Best way to
honestly,
keep the
even
other
though I don't
offense,
like taking
on the
good teams
sidelines
in
is
like
just
current
keep
Madden,
marching down the
if
field
I could
and
take
picking up those
the
first downs.
current
What a good
Rams
job by
and
the
relocate them back to St. Louis and keep the jerseys and not lose the throwbacks, I would do it. And relocate them back to St. Louis and
About to snap it for the 9th
And,
play of the drive.
just use the throwbacks. But I'm I'm fairly certain when you relocate,
Running behind the tackle.
you lose your throwbacks. You just keep the
Teams
main
in the
jerseys.
NFL spend about 30-40% of their time all week long practicing plays in the red zone. So there's a lot they can do here. Let's see if they come
Dude,
up with
we just
something
got to
that
get
works.
him. I got to build him up somehow, some way. He hasn't really broken any tackles, hasn't been able to truck anybody yet, and he's just way too big to not be more of a force.
This has been a long drive so far.
But after this game, PJs, I'll go over everything for you again.
1st and goal. Wasting no time. Here's the
House
cross
call.
to the outside. It's a touchdown.
Let's go. Len, look at the downfield blocking. Yeah, this is why I say this is the best gameplay. Any Madden ever. Best gameplay. The TV presentation, elite. 100%, man. I'll put the gameplay on this up against any
You gotta
Madden.
give the
There'll
offensive
be
line
newer
just a lot of
Maddens
credit.
that
First
do
and goal,
certain
they just
things
line up
better.
and power the football in there. Nice run,
But as a
great job
package,
by the O-line.
I mean, there's no current Madden that has quarterback play as good as this. They've recently helped fix the quarterbacks not taking all stupid sacks, but they got robo quarterback. This game doesn't have robo quarterback.
The Rams
And we're not manipulating the pass blocking sliders or anything. And I think Kaepernick's taken 2 sacks. The trench play is so much better. The running back pathing is great in this game. Now, is 27 run pathing better than this game? Yes, it is. But it's 13 years newer, and if you compare this running back pathing to Madden 26 or 25, it's not even close. Pass coverage, the look for work mechanic is going to be obviously better in 27 than this, but we've broken down several plays, and I mean, this game, we're 14-7 on default all-pro other than pass coverage 25, reaction 75, and the coverage has been phenomenal. So, you know, then you have to really wonder.
Under center.
But that look for work mechanic is great and much needed. Look at the running back spinning through holes and stuff like that, trying to jump over our teammates. Yeah, 88-90, another one for the rookie. That was a nice one, too. That wasn't a goal line one. That was a 10-yard run.
And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down. Throws to the right. Kaepernick gets it to Vernon Davis.
And I want you guys to notice, too, Kaepernick's throwing passes, and they have tight spirals to them. But he has off-target throws. Look at that, tight spiral on 30 quarterback accuracy. When you drop the quarterback accuracy of the CPU or the user in Madden 26, they are wobbly ducks. So he's throwing tight spirals, and he's at 45%. I'm at 45% too. I mean, the defenses have been so good for both teams. It's balanced. I think it'll pick up here in the 4th quarter. But he's had off-target throws. There's been pass breakups. But the spirals, they're tight spirals. The passes look good. In Madden 26, you lower... Let's go! Good defense! You lower that pass accuracy, and the passes come out wobbly ducks.
The defense was expecting
Makes no sense.
They were up there. They were aggressive, crowd the line of scrimmage, and you just played right into their hands, and they got the tackle for the loss.
They're in punting formation. 15 minutes to go. Back after this word from your local station. Welcome back. We're about to get back underway here in this one. Andy Lee will be punting this one.
Len, this is the year before. It was Madden 14. But this is the PS4 version, first year on the Ignite. No, what are you doing? You let it bounce at the 20, you idiot. I could have got another 15, 20 yards there. Raw for games, what's going on? It's going good, man. We're playing a great game. We're having a lot of fun. We just scored to go up 14-7. It's been a dogfight, defensive battle for both teams. Both teams' first touchdowns were defensive touchdowns, essentially. I had a pick 6 get stopped at the 1-yard line. They actually had a pick 6.
Going off tackle here.
And then we just had our first drive where we went down and scored a touchdown. It's been tough.
And then if you have a lead fullback, can he get past him and block the linebacker to free up the halfback so he can go in between and get in the secondary and make a big
You probably
play.
have a little too much time to throw, PJs.
Now is going to go nickel.
Ooh, we're going to go a quick strike to Jared Cook here.
2nd and 5 here. Throws the pass.
Yep.
Makes the catch.
I knew what they were in.
Space.
Knew what they were in, knew what we had.
Well, the defense, they give up a first down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending. You got to take some chances. Go on the offensive.
Looks
on the
so good.
defensive
Feels
side,
so good,
and
man.
just make things happen.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
There was nothing there. There was nothing there. We need to start.
Well, a short gain on the run that time by the offense.
Yeah, the
When
chucking
you're
was
running
great in this
team,
game, and yeah, the
listen,
commentators.
there's gonna be a lot of
I'm telling you, this
ugly
is the
plays
best
that don't
commentary
work. You
crew
just gotta
that
keep running.
EA's ever had. including the breakdowns. I've talked about it a couple times now, not to
come out
beat a
in the
dead
nickel.
horse. But Phil Simms' analysis during instant replays. All right, we're gonna have to try to.
2nd and 9.
No, that's not where I threw it.
Pass
No.
is intercepted. Jukes around the
I think I
defender.
went too fast. I tried pressing left to put it to the outside because he was supposed to break towards the sideline.
Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance
Real-time
to make
injury,
the play.
like I said
That
earlier.
time they
That's a
did,
real-time
they
injury.
got
We see
the
him get hurt.
interception.
I went really quick on my thumbstick to go left and tap it, and I think I went too fast. And I took my finger off the thumbstick
Davis, a
and
tight
pressed
end,
and
but
tapped
lined up
square,
in the backfield
and that's why
for
it went
this play.
exactly
1st and
where
10.
he was at.
Fire it out to the left.
That's what I wanted to do.
Great pass.
That was what I
Great
wanted to
catch.
do.
Great control.
Craig,
Well, when your team
I was just explaining. Hold on. Gotta listen, my friend. He's running a corner out. He's coming up right here, and he's breaking over here. That's his route. Breaking to the outside. Okay? So I see that he has single eye safety, but I see the DB's got inside position. So right here, I press, really right here, I press left on my L stick. Yeah, okay, there's a 30-second delay. Okay. I got you. I'll stop.
What do? Just come out there and get a first down. That's
No,
a nice job
I
by
get
the
it. You typed it
offense.
before I said it. I got you.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. Kaepernick's got it in the gun. And Bolden with the catch.
Jim, they got momentum
Muscle
on their
cramps
side
will
right
put
now.
impede.
They are making everything work. That was a nice play. They
This
pick
is-
up
this
another
was-
first down.
Man,
and
peak
they got a good
peak
drive
presentation. EA, peak presentation. Scott OG,
They've got a first
you
down
weren't with
now
EA
after
at this
that
time.
catch.
I need you to come back and play these games.
They're going back up
I
top.
need you to.
Vernon Davis.
I need you to
hauls it
see
in.
what is no longer in the game that needs to be brought back.
Always a good job to pick up some yards when you're in the red zone.
I mean, he took a
throw
nice
by the
hit there,
quarterback,
too.
And he gets the completion.
Ready to make the stop on the goal line.
Ooh.
Loading up that defensive front. Handoff.
And Blunt's going to get in.
Runs it across for the touchdown.
All right. Each team's thrown 2 interceptions. That's got to be like
There's no
alternate
doubt about it.
universe
When you
Robert
score
Sala,
like
man,
that
where
to tie up
donuts
the game,
were
it
eaten
shifts
5 times a
momentum.
day.
And it's all up now to the offense of the other team to get back out there and get the momentum back on their side.
The 49ers now with the extra point to tie the game.
Madden 20? Absolutely not.
And the point after.
There's just no way. You have the player intros, but the
It's
replays
been an
were
exciting
missing.
game,
The
and we're
commentary
tied
was
again.
not
Scores
good.
14-14.
Unless I'm wrong. I know that it had the player intros. But let me ask you this, BV.
That's
What
a
do you
touchback,
think
and
about
the
Madden
ball will be
20 makes
spotted
you think
at
that
the
it was
20.
close? Outside of the player intros. He said PJs, he said for I think he meant for presentation. I think that's what he meant.
2 tight ends.
About to have to sneeze again. Look at that. He's out for
First
cramps.
and
He's already
10
back in.
as They go ground here.
Oh, no.
This doesn't look good.
No, he
We
got
a
hurt.
player
See
down,
that
and
real-time
he's in
injuries.
pain.
He just fell down. Was hurt.
Well, I'm not going to guess about the injury. We don't know how severe it is, but I know this. If he doesn't get back on the field for this defense, They are not the same because he is the man that makes it happen for this defense.
Yeah, I agree with you, Lynn.
Second down
1000%.
They motioned the receiver around
Pass
to the
that
other
coverage
side.
over. Yep.
Setting up screen. He has the grab.
There.
Breaks the
Ran him
tackle.
over. Ran him over. Finally got to run someone over with our rookie, man. Finally got to run someone over. We're going to watch that
Sometimes
replay
it's good
again.
Protection by the offensive line. Sometimes
Look at the
it's bad
blocking.
defense.
Get
They
out
can't
here.
get to the quarterback.
And
Another
boom!
completion by him.
Get off me. And we went into the stumble feature, which I'm pretty sure we don't have the stumble feature anymore. They're really loading up on the run, so we're gonna go past Sappy here.
Bailey's lined up now as a slot receiver. 1st and 10. Pass is
Thread the
made,
needle.
and
Tough
it's
catch there.
incomplete. The
Took a hit.
Jars the ball out.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
Andre McCanny.
Offense lines up.
Andre. Sorry, Andre. You should be able to find it online, or was it only digital?
2nd and 10. Challenging the defenders to the right side.
Oh, let's go, Jared Cook. Let's go, Jared Cook. Let's go. Stumble feature. Yeah, man. There's just these great features that were in the game, and it was a timing mechanism, too. So there was skill to it, and it's just gone. I just don't understand. We're going to try this jet sweep again. That was a huge catch and run from
After
Jared
the
Cook,
long
man.
gain, let's see what they
Because
do
now we're
here.
down in here. We're in field goal range.
Bailey's got it on the handoff.
Oh! Oh!
Touchdown!
Let's go! Look at that! Jet sweep for the win with Stedman Bailey. Look at that blocking. Look at that blocking. Let's go!
Good job on that touchdown.
Look at
That
this.
puts them ahead, and it's always
Look at
the
my
course.
running back go down. He
Better to be
whiffed on the
ahead than
he whiffed on the
behind.
block, but he did enough. He did enough. Look at this. He's gonna come down. He whiffs on the block. Gets enough of them though to spring Stedman Bailey. Oh my God, that felt so good.
The
That
Rams
felt so
lined up for
good.
the extra point.
Call a play like that and it works.
It's good.
Let's go. God, this game's too freaking fun, man.
Ready to swing his leg as aggressively as possible and send the football down to the end zone.
I'm gonna quote
They'll take it at
Andy
the 20.
Dwyer from The Office, man. I wish there's a way to know you're in the good old days before you actually left them. Because this was it. 2013, 2014, 2015, these Maddens.
The defense
Golly,
in the
man.
nickel. 1st and 10. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Has the catch, but the feet are not down.
As much as these guys practice during the offseason, training camp, during the week, you think receivers and
Len,
quarterbacks
I will
will
say the
always be on
gameplay
same
in the
page.
Madden
That
27
time they
beta,
were not,
he's not
and it's
lying.
another
The
incomplete
Madden
pass.
27 beta, the gameplay was
Now,
phenomenal.
2nd down.
The issue is going to be
Kaepernick's
run pass
back in
ratios
shotgun formation.
and
Looking to
franchise
the right
mode.
side and throwing. Sticks to
But the
his hands.
gameplay, it's at least for the beta.
Well,
Like
there's
we
not
don't know
much
what
to
they're
say
going to
about that play,
change,
Jim. It was a
you know,
completion
between
by the
release.
quarterback, and it picked up a couple yards.
But it was, yeah. Madden 27 beta, the gameplay fire, run pass ratios TBD, franchise mode with the contracts and coaching abilities and all that stuff still TBD.
They complete
But
the
gameplay
pass,
wise?
but still not enough for the first. Third down coming up.
Presentation still
Kaepernick's take it from the
doesn't
gun.
even come close to
Eyeing
this.
that left side. Brings it into his
They
body.
can add all their different screen wipes and commentary crews they want, but if you
Nice
continue
job
to
that
rush
time by the defense,
everything,
knowing the
it's
situation.
never
Go
going to
ahead
be
and
able
let the quarterback
to
complete
be
the pass.
felt.
Just make sure you come up and make the
Never
tackle
have instant
before the
replays.
first down. Good job.
Don't
Fourth
have
down
commentary
coming up.
breaking down the instant replay. Don't have the huddle just rushing you through the game. So what's it matter if you have three different
Hunters all
commentary
set here.
crews and three different screen wipes for each game? You can never enjoy it and appreciate it. Madden 17 was on the Ignite engine too, so you're 100% right, PJs. The thing there
punt will be
was
returned.
the lack of the
And
presentation.
they bring him down at the 38-yard line.
They change stuff all the time, Len, from beta to the release. I can't tell you how many Madden betas I've played. I've played every single Madden beta from 18 through now. So 8 straight years I've played
First
the Madden
down all
beta.
the way.
I can't tell you how many times the experience that I had in the beta was far superior
Here's the
to
handoff
what I
on the
had
run. He's brought down
on
at the
release.
46.
because people cried in the feedback
You
section.
have a defense as fast as this one, they over-pursue.
It's happened
That's why you
more
wanna
than I'd
run a
care to
counter
tell you.
run. Take advantage of the
Madden
fact
18
that they are
beta
just
might have been the
charging
greatest
too
Madden
fast, too
gameplay
hard,
I'd ever played.
and not thinking on the defensive side.
Second
I
down.
mean, I
and
know-
2
I
to
know that
go
was
after
Frostbite,
the
too.
running play.
It was a completely different game
He'll get it out of the weak eye.
on release.
The tackle was
Russ, what's
made.
going on, man?
First
Welcome to
down
the
is
stream.
picked up.
Dang,
Nothing like
Caruthers
seeing
is
a
at
complete
29
offense.
carries.
That's
We
what
got
we're
100
watching
yards,
here
though.
today. Yes,
I
we know
mean,
they can
I
throw
mean,
it,
look at how
but what
good
they're
the
showing us
run,
here, they can
the run
grind out
defense
some
is solid
first
in this
downs
game.
Running the football
Realistic, man. Good defense. We're struggling running the football. Grind it out. We're gonna get Isaiah Pete some carries here. What do you mean we're going to lose the ability to play football in a Madden game?
Sam Bradford will be under center.
Gotta run some clock here.
First and 10. Leading on that running attack again.
We'll take the
here on
5.
First down.
The 4. We'll take the 4.
When you run the football like
All right.
this and you show toughness, there is no doubt.
Is it
When
here
you
we
fake
have the
it
bubble
and try to
screen?
throw the football down the field, the
Oh, I
quarterback's
really
going to
want
have all
that
day
bubble
to get
screen,
it
but I
done.
don't remember where it was at. We're going to go play action here.
Second down coming up.
We want to be smart, but we need to also not play to lose. We got to play to win.
Play action. Looking for an open receiver on the right. And there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
It's very possible, PJs. It's very possible.
Well, I guess
Now,
the best
I
thing
will
to
say
there,
this. This
Jim,
is the
is they
first
completed the
time
pass, but it still
that
did
I've
not get a
ever
first
seen
down.
the overall consensus of the gameplay be this is really, really good. So hopefully people didn't go cry in the forums about pass rush or the defense or anything like that. You know what I mean? That's the concern, is if people complained about the pass coverage or the pass rush or X, Y, and Z, it could get changed and
Austin's gonna get
reverted.
set in
100%.
the
That's
slot
what's
for
happened in
this
other
snap.
Maddens.
Third and 3. Handoff to the back.
Let's
He'll
go,
be
good
brought
run.
Down, but not before picking up the first
I'm
down.
hopeful EA will
Good
stick
run
to
that
their
time.
guns on
Results
this
in a first down,
and
moves
let
those
the
chains
gameplay
off the
marinate. Let people
sideline.
adapt.
Keep those chains
Let people
moving.
learn that they
Tire
can't just
that
come
defense
into a new
out.
Madden and play it the way that they have before. The game's evolved, and they're going to have to evolve too. Len, I agree with you. I love the Ignite engine. I agree with you. I
They're
think they
able
should have
to
stuck with
move
this
the
longer.
chains after that
And then
last run.
imagine the leap that they could have made when we got to the next gen console on
They
this.
go back to the ground. Picks up 3.
There's no wear and tear in this
That's a
game,
terrible
so
read by the running back. It's a short game, but it's all his fault. He
we
picked
don't
the
got to
wrong
worry about
hole.
that.
Should've
But
cut it
I'm
back.
looking
He
for
didn't,
that damn.
and that's why he was tackled.
He's a rookie. He's got fresh legs.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Second down and 7. Action fake. Throws to the right. Makes the grab. Tackled at the 29.
All right, that's big. That's big.
Well, that's a nice completion by the offense. And what it does, it
New
just
Madden
puts them in a
equals
more
same,
manageable situation so they can pick up
same
that
Madden
third
people
down.
been seeing since 23. Sorry, I can't sit here listening to overglaze again. That's been largely unchanged for the last handful of years now. You're not wrong when you're talking about 23, 24, 25, 26. What I'm telling you is that Madden 27 beta was vastly different. The beta. But we don't know what's going to happen for release.
The clock's really become a factor here, and the defense knows it has to get off the field as soon as possible to give the team a chance.
Oh! That's game.
Takes it the distance.
Let's go. Hat trick for the rookie. You took for granted what it looked like when you threw to someone and they didn't drop it when they got hit. You don't want players to drop passes when they get hit. You want them to hang on to it every single time. I mean, you have to think about this, Len. I would argue that players don't drop enough passes when they get hit in Madden. Part of the reason completion percentages are so high from CPU quarterbacks in Madden 26 is because they hang on and catch everything. And getting hit from a defender right as the ball gets there has no impact on the catch. It occurs. That's part of the reason why the completion percentages are so high for the CPU.
The 49ers in kickoff
because there's not off-target throws. There's very rare a quarterback will have just a completely uncatchable thrown, overthrew, underthrew, whatever.
Able to move past the 20 and
so you don't get incomplete passes that way. The only other way is to have swats and then pass breakups, knockouts. The disparity is agreed. I agree. It needs balancing. One thing that does help though is turning the AI wide receiver off.
Before the 2-minute warning here in the fourth. Challenging the defenders to the right side. He leaps up to grab it.
All right, that's a filthy catch animation. Can we agree? Show the replay. Yep. I don't even have to go into it. They're going to show the replay. Look at this catch animation.
The receiver leaping into the air and hauling in the pass.
You're right.
What happened to that?
Make the catch, but these wide receivers, we see it more and more because they don't have to worry about the big hit. They have to get possession, be on the ground, and protect themselves. But still, a good job by the receiver.
2-minute warning.
When you play zone coverage, the quarterback might have to hold the football just a little longer.
So, Len, I think I don't know about you. I think the reason it's like that, though, is because EA assumes most people are user catching. I don't user catch. I think again, maybe you user catch and it's the same exact way. I can say that I don't user catch, and it's definitely got a disparity where the user drops a lot more passes when getting hit than the CPU does. But I personally think it's from... Look at that. Overthrow.
Well, for some reason,
pass was a spiral. Overthrew it. Uncatchable. Good luck finding that in Madden 20, Madden 26.
Right down the middle.
If he throws a ball that's uncatchable like that, that football's wobbling like it was thrown by a person who doesn't have any fingers. I mean, I don't know how else to explain it.
So, second down here. Kaepernick from the gun. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
Nice job by the quarterback. Nobody open down the field. He throws it short. It does not get a first down, but it sure makes third down a lot easier.
Trying to work that left side.
Oh, what a throw.
Here comes the training staff as we've got a player down on the
Lorenzo
field.
says, hopefully we get more breakups between the DB interactions in 27. I agree. We need to have more pass breakups and knockouts. They need to look organic, but also just more overthrows like we just saw. Those need to happen more often.
Margin for error from just outside the goal line. Kind of completion this time.
Good defensive play. We're going to run man. We're going to show the blitz.
Second down coming up.
Look at this court. Look at him.
He's thrown to the ground.
That's going to be our third sack, but look at the attempt to get away.
Play is brought to you by Snickers. Hungry for victory? Snickers satisfies. Going to be a tackle.
Let's go. We're on cover 3 down here.
Moved away from the tight end position to now a receiver in the slot.
Nowhere to go. Look at that quarterback movement.
Touchdown and drawing.
Oh, he hung on to it. It's Anquan Bolden. But look at him move around in the pocket and then sling it. That was absolutely filthy. That did look realistic. That looks like stuff you've seen from Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, Lamar Jackson.
You get in situations like
look at this. Puts his hand up. He comes back. He catches it. That wasn't Anquan Bolden. That was Vernon Davis. Hold on. We didn't get to see Colin Kaepernick there. But this is what makes this play so special. Is the quarterback play. So look at this. We got a pocket here, by the way. I just want to point out we have a pocket. None of that straight line crap. Look at this pocket. And look at this pressure come through. A little bit of a block in the back there. I don't know. Either way, Kaepernick avoids it. And then because this defender breaks on him, he has this throw on the run. And he just hangs on to it. That's so beautiful. And stuff that we have seen on Sundays.
Add the extra point. The kick is good.
Whatever logic was in this game for quarterbacks, they need to go back and grab it.
They're lining up here for the onside kick. Brought down.
Yeah, man, this game is. I've just been having so much fun playing this game. There's just so much damn good gameplay wise. They got 2 timeouts, so we're not going to take a knee yet. We will just run it, and we're going to get Isaiah Pete in the game. Earl Ray in Madden 26. Yeah, he wouldn't have come down. Now remember, he was in cover 3. There was nobody there, so he chose to leave his zone and come down.
He's got some daylight. That brings
and come down on cap. That's essentially looking for work.
And are left now with only 1. Back out there for action.
You get a franchise going to Vikes in 25. If you still have the game, man, go grab it.
Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. Takes a knee. They immediately.
This was a great game. That wasn't a stretch play. I just bounced it outside.
Defense got a bit of a blow and now readies for the next play.
That was our last time out. All right. You absolutely should, and I'm about to. When we get out of this game, I'll show everyone the slider set that I'm using. I haven't made any changes on the slider set in a while. We just kind of locked it in. There's been nothing to change. It's been so good. Well, it wasn't it was a port over, but then they added the Ignite engine. Remember that. PS3 did not have the Ignite engine. Only the PS4 did, and the Xbox One.
Third down on the way.
The gameplay is so good in this, and then the presentation definitely feels like
Well, it's a big
it
performance
feels
in
like
front of a prime
Sunday.
time audience and a sweet
Eunice
victory
Navarro
in
Bowman
the
and
end.
Ahmad Brooks,
Of course,
dude, the
players are not
49ers
thinking
defense in
about
this
the
era
fact
was
that, hey, a lot
unbelievable.
of people are watching us here today in this game, but when you win,
Yeah,
you
we
sit
actually
back
had
and
the
think
video intro for this
everybody was
game,
watching
Len.
us, and you played well. Boy, that is some great experience. Anytime you see a interception return for a touchdown,
Scouting for the
that
draft was
usually
admittedly
is the
brutal.
difference
I
in the
liked it
game.
better than what
Today,
we currently
play of
have
the
for
game is that
scouting.
Beautiful interception and that nice return and good
So at least we got to
blocking
do
after the
something.
interception by the defense, and they get a touchdown out of it.
So we flipped the script in the second half. We controlled the ball. They had 6 minutes more of time of possession than us in the first half. They had 16 minutes, we had 10, and we flipped it completely. Colin Kaepernick had 48%. It was what we were both 48%. I kind of hovered around 51%, but he got back up to 61.5%. We'll look at the team stats here. Total yards pretty close. But again, when we held the ball a lot in the second half, so, you know, rushing yards, it picked up for us, man. We had that big run from Bailey, and we had that run from Pete at the end there. That's an extra 50 yards that we wouldn't have had. And the Pete one meant nothing because we were just running out the clock anyway. But they obviously threw the ball better than us. First downs were close. We both had the same amount of turnovers. Big difference was third down. We were 9 of 15. They were 3 of 13. And we flipped it. Yeah, man, they only had 5 minutes of possession in the second half. Granted, they had a pick six, you know, on one of their possessions, you know, but we controlled the clock in the second half. Player stats. 24 of 39 for 244, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, 6.2 average. We're cool with that, man. That's good numbers. Let's go to the... We were 32 for 139 at a 4.3. Pete was 4 for 35, 8.7, but his long at the end there was he had 24 yards just tapped on. And then that Stedman Bailey run for 23. So, yeah, we had those 2 runs right there kind of added it on there. But you take away that 24-yarder from Pete, and he's 3 for 11. So our actual yards per carry when we were running the ball with our running backs was 4 or below. Looking over at them, it was very same. LeGarrette Blount, 17 for 60. Now, they kind of went away from the run once they got down. He had a lot of carries, and they stopped giving the ball to him when they got down, and we didn't give him the ball much in the second half. Because he had what? He had like, I remember they had like 11 carries, something like that, in the second quarter. And here's going to be the best part. Four sacks is all. On 39 attempts. Well, really 43 attempts. So 1 out of every 10 dropbacks, we got a sack. In, I think, 1 or 2 of them, he was taken off to scramble, and we just got him before he got back to line of scrimmage. How many times did he get us? I didn't get sacked 1 time. That line adjustment was huge. I felt like I got sacked a bunch. Now, unfortunately, didn't really get much from Golden Tate that game, but we did only give up a 3rd rounder for him, so I don't feel as bad. We already had a second 3rd rounder. I do think we're going to get... Oh my god, we have the Packers next. I do think we're going to get more from Golden Tate throughout the season. Where do we see our injuries? Roger Stat, we better put him on IR. Oh, this was before you could come back. Pettis is out for 6 weeks with a broken collarbone. Yep. Scott Wells 3. And man. Luckily, the other injuries we had weren't too bad now. Pettis, definitely, that hurts. This one hurts a lot. But luckily, we drafted that rookie who I haven't, doesn't really have a spot to be right now. So we're gonna just make that official here. We have our rookie Peaks. We're gonna put him in to start right there, and then put Harvey Dahl. At the right tackle position. Broken jaw could be considered concussion for the realism purposes. That would make sense. Yeah, and they did add where you could bring players back other than it's broken in half the Maddens, right? Like Madden 26, you put a player on IR, you couldn't bring them back when they were ready to come back. Really frustrating. And it never got fixed the whole year. But 3 weeks for a concussion... It might actually be a broken jaw. Let's see if anybody has a... If they were still allowed to have concussion in this game. Lots of broken... I thought maybe they still had concussion in this game. I could be wrong. A lot of upper arm fractures. Torn tricep, that's brutal. I swear I thought that there was still concussion in this game. I thought it popped up once. I thought we were playing it, and I thought we were playing this on stream last week, and it popped up that a player got a concussion. Ray Lewis is a Raider? I didn't notice that. I thought he was retired, or did he come back? He was retired when this game came out. Got the Packers. Early bye week. I hate that. There's the Cowboys. This is a tough schedule, man. Holy smokes. 49ers, tough game. Packers, tough game. Cowboys, tough. Seahawks, tough. Saints, tough. Cardinals, probably not. 49ers, tough. Browns, easy. Eagles, I'm not sure back then. Steelers, tough. Giants, they were still playoff team then. Seahawks, tough. Ravens, tough. Man. Where did you see Ray Lewis, by the way? Is it on the Raiders? Holy shit! He came back out of retirement. Oh my god, dude. We don't have that anymore. Ray Lewis was retired, didn't play the 13 season, comes out of retirement and signs with the Raiders. But what happened to this? Why is this not a thing, EA? Anymore? Why do players that retire not come back out of retirement? We just saw Brandon Graham do it. We just saw Phillip Rivers do it. Why are we losing features that were in a game a decade ago? In an era that people said there was no meat to franchise, we had features that aren't in current franchise mode. It just blows my mind, man. Absolutely blows my mind. That was a good catch. Whoever saw that. That was a good catch. Well, yeah, the thing is, I mean, I hope they put it back in the game. The thing is, we can't harp on them for doing it, because if they put it back, I mean, that's good. It sucks that they took it out, but it's good that they put it back in. Aaron Donald's about to do it. I mean, it'd be crazy if he did, wouldn't it? All right, so we want to figure out who we want to play here in the regular season. How many games did I play last year? Like 4, maybe 5 regular season games, and we played playoffs. So I don't want to do back-to-back early. So we'll simulate the Packer game, and we'll have the bye week. And I feel like I've had enough Seahawks for a while. I would probably wait to play them like week 14 at home. That's also a chance to have a snow game. Ooh, we're going to have chances for snow games, y'all. Look at this, look at this, look at this. I don't know if this is too early, but Browns, Eagles, both of these on the road, at Browns, at Eagles, home Steelers, home Giants, home Seahawks, at Washington, twice essentially, like 30 minutes apart, and then home versus Bengals. We're going to have chance for some snow games. This is amazing. We went from playing pretty much every, was it 13 of our games were in a dome last season, to only 1, 2 dome games. I like it. If I had to pick one, what would be the next feature EA adds in franchise for Madden 28? Coach philosophies, bro. Does it so in St. Louis? I believe so. Let's find out. Let's Google. I believe so, man. They're far enough north. Yes, it does snow in St. Louis. The city experiences measurable snowfall every winter, with average seasonal totals ranging between 17 and 19 inches. The snow season generally runs from late November through March. So we have a chance. Play hard. Gang tackling is definitely needed. Yeah, but he said franchise mode specifically. Gang tackling is a gameplay feature. Yeah, I relocated to an outdoor stadium. You probably couldn't tell there because we had a night game. But we rebuilt our stadium. We're outdoors. I don't like playing in domes. I'm outside. Let's go to our stadium. We don't got money to upgrade. 20 million. We'll bump up to a 99. We're not going to do it. Everything costs. Man, everything costs so much money. New stadium, and we need to upgrade it. No, we're gonna chill at the 39 rating. Play hard. You can, if you start your coach in College Football Dynasty, you can bring him from the ranks of College Football into Madden as a coach, and then you'll get access to an exclusive playbook. Lynn, it's not laziness, man. It's because you have licensing for college players. That licensing is for college football. Okay? Think about how many players they pay for the license to be in college football. Every single player, for the most part, right? 96% of players are in. You got over, thousands of players. You're paying them for the license for College Football 25. If you're going to bring their likeness into another game in Madden, you have to pay them all a second time. And that's ridiculous because not every single player is going to make it to the pros, right? 263 get drafted. You have thousands of players in college football. You can't do that. It's just ridiculous. You can't. They have to figure out a way. What would be nice is if we could import draft classes that didn't have officially realistic players in there. Like they know the system that they have definitely knows a real player versus created, because you can't edit things on the real player, but if it's a recruit generated player, you can go in and edit it. So the system definitely knows what players are real people, what ones are not. So it'd be nice if they just use that, so that if we simulated 5 seasons in or 6 seasons in, whatever, and the entire dynasty footprint of players was all fake created ones, then at that point we could bring them in. But here's the other problem, though. When we used to have draft class import export, EA had the same player models shared between college football and Madden. So your players came in, they looked the same. We don't have that now. Madden does not have the same AI generated models that college football does. You have the same stupid ass 58-year-old dudes that are, 100 pounds overweight being assigned to a 21-year-old quarterback. Or running back, for that matter. Was it Gus Hardbody? That's the video they made. So you can't even have draft classes exported to Madden, because the players aren't even going to look the same. You're going to have a dude that has certain hair, certain beard, certain skin tone, and he's going to come into Madden and he's going to have completely different skin tone, completely different hair, completely different facial hair, etc., because it's just not available in Madden. So your player that you're bringing in, all that's going to be there is his name. The ratings aren't even going to line up. The abilities don't line up, because for whatever reason EA uses different abilities. I don't think you could truly see a realistic port until Madden and EA College Football have the same ability system, because then it's a simple translation, right? Some ability, you would say, let's just say this, if they have platinum or gold and above abilities in college football would scale, right? So if you have a gold ability in college football, it would be a bronze ability in Madden. A Hall of Fame in college football would be a silver in Madden, and then a platinum would be a gold. Does that make sense? Or would you even have to scale it further than that? Because Madden only does the 3 tiers. College football does 5 tiers. You'd almost have to scale it differently, because you wouldn't really want a rookie coming in with a gold, a gold tier. Ideally, EA has 5 tiers, just like college football, and has all the same abilities, and then you can scale it like that, right? So any college football player that has a bronze or silver ability, they come over to Madden, they don't have that. They have to re-earn it. But if they had a higher tier ability, then it comes over just at a lower level. So I don't think... I just don't think that the draft class thing is going to happen until they change that, you know? There's just no way. It wouldn't even be good. They could announce tomorrow, hey guys, we're gonna allow draft port importing. And everyone would be excited for 1 minute. And then it would break everything because your players aren't gonna look the same, the abilities aren't gonna be the same, and the ratings aren't probably gonna even translate properly. And so all that it really is the names, which we already get custom draft classes with the same player names for the most part. So you're not missing anything. You're not. They don't have it set up. There's just, you know, they got to do more. They got to bring over the AI generated faces system that college football uses. They both need to use the same one for that. That's the first thing. Second, they need to both have the same gear available. Ideally. Now, college football does some things different than the NFL, right? But still, the two big things would be the AI generated faces in that system needs to be 100% the same in both games, and the abilities and the tiers need to be the exact same, just scaled differently in Madden. It'd be smart to do it. The thing is, they're not going to do it this year though, because like I just said, that would require them to redo all the player models to have the same AI generated faces and stuff, and redo all the abilities. That's not going to be a patch thing. That's a selling point for Madden 28. They're not going to come in and do that for Madden 27 via patch. They have no incentive to do that. Oh yeah, next year's game for sure. Yeah, after GTA releases, absolutely. Agreed. I think we're getting close, you know. I really hope that they go to the college football ability system. All of it. Fully integrated cross. And then the 5 tiers as well. That's what needs to happen. We're going to have different abilities in Madden, and we're going to have different tier system in Madden, and everything. It just makes no sense. Have the abilities the same, have them function the same. People prefer the college football abilities anyway. You know. That's kind of where we're at. What were we looking at here? We were looking at our next game. I got distracted when I was talking about we were gonna have some snow games. So we're gonna simulate Packers bye week. Our goal is to play 4 to 5 games, then playoffs. So we played 1. So let's just say we're gonna play 4 more. Potentially a 5th one if, like, week 17 like we just had previously is like there's playoff implications. We would do that. So let's just look here. I don't want to play the Seahawks game. I don't want to play the Saints game. Because I played both of them last year, right? And I already played the 49ers last year. I want to play some different teams. Man. So if I look through here, who would I want to play? I would want to play the Steelers. I don't like going back to back. That's what's crazy. This is crazy, man. I feel like we better play the Redskins. We'll play the Redskins for sure. This was RG3. Play the Redskins. We'll play the Eagles. That's 2. We'll play the Giants. That's 3. Maybe the Seahawks. I feel like this could be a snow game. I really do. I feel like that could be a snow game because it's nighttime. It's back-to-back, but whatever. And probably we'll play the Cowboys. Because we played the Saints and Seahawks last year. Already played the 49ers. Browns are shit, so that's pointless. Let's go ahead and simulate a little bit here. Gotta see how our changes do against the Seahawks. Yeah. We're winning though. Look at that. We've just beat the Packers. We're 3-0. 49ers are 0-3. One thing I need to look at is I have peed. We gotta do that, man. We gotta do that. Gotta give the rookie. Alright, we have an early bye week, which should help us. I mean, we should have someone coming back from injury, I believe. I don't remember if it was anyone we care about. This would be I think this is a good game to play. The Cowboys, the 3-1 Cowboys. We'll do some scouting eventually. But our points just stack, so it's okay. Oh yeah, see? Robert Quinn got hurt. He's about to come back. William Hayes is still out for a while, but Scott Wills... Yeah, somebody came back here. I don't remember who it was. One of our guys came back. How are we down? We're 3-0. Decent value. We're gonna drop them. We need people in the stands. Ooh, merchandise is down. We'll do a little bit of a price drop here. We need to sell more. Let's just see if this... helps get some revenue for us. Nobody had faith in the Rams. You gotta beat the Cowboys to make a statement. Yeah, we just beat the Packers too. They were 2-0. Yeah, people are pretty unhappy with these prices, so we're not selling many at all. So we're gonna cut our prices here to see if we can't get revenue up. Even though we're undefeated, we're not getting... We're not getting the revenue. I just did that. Sorry, concessions. Concessions we're sitting good. We're gonna leave our concessions alone. But we're down on our revenue. And that was a home game for us. Do a BOGO sale? It'd be nice if I mean, it'd be cool. We'll just change that around a little bit. Because we should be... I'm fine with our overall, but the happiness, I mean, we were just in the playoffs last year. We lost in division round. We're 3-0. Probably should be a little happier than that. With a brand new stadium, I might add. Team success for 9 or whatever. Popularity, okay. Staff. Stadium, it's a brand new stadium. What do we, okay. Merchandise, yeah, this is where they're unhappy right here. We'll get that fixed, and we'll be all right. That's what I think we got to do. And we'll be all right. We'll make some changes early. Yeah, they said that playbooks are no longer going to be what affects simulations. It's going to be rosters. So finally, if you... We'll just... Great example of this. Ravens playbook, Lamar Jackson's got to have a ton of read options, right? You trade Lamar Jackson or he retires, and you put a pocket passer on the Ravens with that playbook, or you don't even have to do that. Harbaugh left Baltimore, goes to the Giants, and then they're going to have a new playbook in Madden 27 for the Giants playbook. But you could theoretically, you know, let's just say it happened in 26. Harbaugh, if that happened in Madden 26, Harbaugh goes to the Giants, he's going to have his Ravens playbook with him. And now Jackson Dart's going to be doing, like, running plays like Lamar Jackson. Right? People did that all the time. They would assign playbooks like the Bengals playbook to the Buccaneers when Tom Brady was there, and he'd be running read options and have sim stats for rushing yards and all that stuff. No, I haven't seen any of the playbooks. I guarantee, I would say that the playbooks are going to be mostly unchanged. I know they added new plays and stuff, but their overall build is going to be mostly unchanged. I have a feeling. But what matters now is that the playbooks aren't going to dictate the stats. Like the Kansas City Chiefs, even after Travis Kelce would retire, Chiefs would always have a top tight end because the playbook, right? That's how it was. Pretty stupid that it took this long, but nonetheless, they're fixing it for us. So it'll adapt to the roster, which is really good. But we're going to go ahead. It's a shorter stream. I might come back and stream another one later tonight, but I do have some things I need to do this afternoon. We're going to get a massive storm here, so I need to mow the backyard, do some laundry, things like that, so I can't go as long as I would normally like to go. But if I can get all that stuff done and the storm doesn't knock out power, I very much want to come back and do another stream tonight, because I'm just having so much fun playing this game, man. And you guys are tuning in and hanging out and providing awesome support, and that means a lot to me. So definitely want to keep things rolling. I got another video I need to make for Madden top 5 missing features for franchise mode. I'm gonna be working on that in the next couple days. Get that up before college football. I'm gonna do another we're gonna do another War Room football as well. Had a lot of fun doing that. I need to get back and do that. I actually fixed my setup so I can do another War Room. I only had my PC connected to my one monitor, so if I'm looking at you right here, my PlayStation monitor is right below, right? Then I'm looking over here, it's my monitor for my Streamlabs and reading the chat and all that stuff. I only had my computer hooked up to the one monitor. I finally hooked it up to my PlayStation monitor, so when I'm doing things like War Room Football and I'm not on my PlayStation, I could actually just turn and have the war room screen right here instead of having to try to do everything all on one screen like I was doing the other day, which was really tough. That was also what happened to me when I was playing, when I was doing the 20-0 stuff. So, super excited, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap things up for now. Like I said, if everything holds up, I would love to be back with you guys hanging out again later today, tonight. If not, we should have a stream up for you tomorrow as we continue on with the Rams franchise, as we count down the days for college football 27. Cannot wait, and appreciate you guys all for coming through, man, hanging out with me, and I hope you have a great rest of your afternoon. Peace.